Acorn squash are a treat from the garden. These winter squash have a delicious buttery orange interior and are easy to prepare. A few small steps, some time in the oven, and then on your plate you can dive right in. And I'm going to show you how to cook these acorn squash today on the Stay-at-Home Chef. These fun-looking squash are fun to decorate with, but more importantly, they're a healthy, great option. They are full of fiber and a long list of other nutrients. You can feel really good about enjoying them. To cook our acorn squash, first we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And prepare a baking sheet by lining it with a piece of parchment paper. And give them a quick wash to clean off any debris. And then, to make these a little more stable to cut in half, since they are that fun roundish shape, use a large stable cutting board or surface. Slice off the top 1 inch and stem. Using a longer blade is going to be the best bet. Now we've got a flat surface, we're going to put that cut side down and slice that right down the center, giving you 2 even halves. Inside the halves are seeds just like your Halloween pumpkin, and you'll want to scoop those out, and you can either discard them or roast them like we do in our roasted pumpkin seed recipe. And there you have your acorn squash all ready to go. It really is a blank canvas for whatever you want to season it with. I like to get the seasonings into the flesh a little bit more, so what I do is I take the tip of my knife and I give that a Criss Cross cut. Place them on that prepared baking sheet. The 2 ways I love to season these are simply sweet and savory. For the sweet version, take the acorn squash and rub that with some butter. If you want to use a different fat like olive oil or avocado oil, that's a great option too. Then sprinkle the squash half with about a tablespoon of brown sugar. And for some added warmth, just a little bit of cinnamon. For the savory version, rub the butter on the squash, and then using about a half a teaspoon of salt per half, sprinkle that into the squash. And your desired amount of pepper, which I'm using about 1/4 teaspoon per half. Of course, you can add additional herbs and spices, or you could just let the squash flavor be the star. Now that they're prepped and ready, leave them cut side up and let's head over to the stove. And roast them in that preheated oven for 55 to 60 minutes. You'll know they're perfectly cooked when they're fork tender. Let it cool for just a few minutes and then you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description below. Be sure to check out thestayatHomeChef.com where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.